Hi everyone, this is Claire from the Study Gurus. In this video, I'm going to be talking about a really common exam study trap that a lot of students fall into. Obviously, when you sit down to study, particularly for exams, the amount of work that you have to do over the next 1 to 2 months, or maybe if you're cramming 1 to 2 weeks, can be really overwhelming. Students who are well prepared and underprepared both make this mistake quite often. And what it is spending too much time studying the stuff that isn't going to be the crux of the exam. Too much time on what I like to call kind of the 2%. You need to be smart about your exam study, and what that involves is spending the majority of your time focusing on the types of topics and preparing for the types of questions you pretty much know for sure are going to come up in the exam. For instance, say you've been studying biology this year and you've been doing plant biology. Well, it would be incredibly surprising and basically completely unlikely if the subject of photosynthesis wasn't a major topic or feature of the exam. So what you need to make sure that you do in this instance is study for photosynthesis really well. Understand photosynthesis backwards. Make sure you're super familiar with the steps, and you could talk about the process, until the cows come home. The mistake that too many students make is spending time on subjects that your teacher might have mentioned in passing, or something that you happen to come across in a random video or in a textbook, but that's not like a key topic of the subject. The type of topic or the type of point that really, if you mention in your exam, is only going to help you pick up maybe a couple of extra marks. If you've got time, of course, it's absolutely fine for you to learn that peripheral kind of stuff and chuck in a really clever little fact that might make the examiner really impressed and give you another couple of marks. But what you need to do is avoid wasting time studying those peripheral types of details. The majority of your marks are going to come from understanding the key topics really well and showing the examiner that you understand them. They're not going to be concerned with whether you've gone off and read articles on a subject or some random fact that wasn't really a feature of class. They just want to see that you really understand, the key features of the curriculum for that year. So please don't waste your time studying, which is so precious, on little things that are only going to get you a couple of extra marks. Focus on the 90% of the exam, not 2%. To make sure that you don't fall into this trap, this is where we found it really helpful to make subject maps, which, as we've mentioned, is just a basic list of the main topics and subtopics of the things you know are going to come up in the exam. Make sure that you focus on those things, and that's going to help you not get distracted with peripheral topics and peripheral facts that you don't really need to know unless you're super prepared and have time to look at those things.